cast. We have my co-hosts. We have the homie CJ.
What's up?
We got Carson.
Hello.
We got Terrell.
What's up?
And for the very first time, we have a guest star. We have our boy Malik Paul.
What's happening? Can you hear me?
I thought I was gonna do like a laugh. I thought I was gonna do like a track or something, like cheers.
Trying to play something for his intro.
Yeah, I did.
And yes, we can hear you. By the way,
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. All right.
Welcome.
So
Welcome.
Like the sitcom stuff later.
yeah, I thought that sounds advertised. It's advertised you could do that for the middle of the podcast. Like, what the world, dude?
Oh, my bad.
Oh dang.
It's so funny. All right, whatever.
We have a new guest here today.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
Was that?
Round of applause. We have our first guest.
Yeah, for being the first guest. But so I want to start something off really, really cool, right? So Malik over here, because you guys don't know this about Malik, but I know this about Malik. He competed in the trials for the Olympics.
Are you serious? Wait, what?
Yeah, for real. So Malik, you want to tell us about that before we get started?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. So, I was telling you, Carson, I throw discus. I've been throwing discus since high school, junior year of high school. So, I graduated in 2016. So, I've been throwing since 2014, man. I graduated college in 21. Threw discus in college as well, too, at University of South Carolina. I made it to nationals my last year out there, and I placed fourth, so finished as All-American there. And then I took off 3 years since 2021. I started training back in November, just because I've been chilling, working, not doing anything. I just gave up discus for a while, just to go figure out my life and figure out, myself outside of sports. And
That's fair.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's been interesting to come back after 3 years, and then I qualified for the trials back in June.
Wow.
Through two personal bests, and I fractured my knee earlier on in the season too, so I couldn't even really, compete as much, couldn't throw as much. Only had two competitions, so wasn't the best comeback I was looking for. But man, not do anything for 3 years and then still qualify for the trials is a blessing.
That's insane, dude. Honestly, that's insane.
So, I just want to say congrats for making it to the trials, dude.
Yeah, I really
appreciate it.
Yes, dude.
Appreciate
it. How did you fracture your? You said you fractured your leg. What happened?
Yeah, I fractured my knee, so it was a stress fracture on my knee. It was because I was squatting, so there's something we do, half rack squats.
Yeah.
So usually do that, with some heavier weight, and I tried to push my body too quickly. Like I said, I took off 3 years, and my body was not adjusted well enough to start lifting super duper heavy again.
Dang.
So, yeah.
I bet that was not fun when you felt it immediately. I'm guessing, right?
Nah, man, I was limping around the damn weight room. My knee started giving out, bro. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I was trying to spot my training partner on bench, and every time I go grab a plate and to walk over to put it on the bar, my knee would literally just yank me to the ground. So he started tripping off me bro, ain't no way it's that bad. I was like, bro, my knee is on fire. It's twice the size right now.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that I could say I'm friends with an Olympian,
Yeah, almost Olympic.
And now CJ, Carson, and Terrell can say the same,
Yeah.
CJ or Terrell, do you guys have any questions for Malik?
You say you're from the University of South Carolina?
Yeah, I'm from Charleston.
Oh.
Yeah.
My friend.
Where the rest of y'all from?
I'm from Virginia.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Everyone, Pennsylvania.
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Nice.
What about you, CJ? Any questions for Malik before we get started?
Oh no, because my questions you probably can't answer. And then it's like legally. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
Leak?
The one are you? What the hell?
Yeah, I
You know
got
what,
legal
CJ?
questions.
You know what, CJ? We'll bite. What do you have?
No, I just got legal questions.
What's your legal question?
Some people are still trying out for the Olympics. Are you able to give us a location or the state that it's in? That they're actually holding the actual trials in?
So the trials already happened. It was in Oregon. Eugene, Oregon.
I think, when I heard.
I think that's a normal question, CJ. What the world is wrong with you?
That's not like a bad thing.
Because there are certain times and there are certain events where sometimes athletes can't exactly say the location. And so I was
See, it's on TV.
wondering. I know, but if you... I don't
Yeah.
know.
Question.
Whatever.
I remember seeing it on TV for the tryouts and everything.
I have a question.
What's up?
So what did you go to school for?
Oh, I went to school for a whole mix-up, man. So originally going into college, I went to University of South Carolina, Beaufort, and that's in Hilton Head, South Carolina. That's where I originally got recruited for track. My first 2 years, so I went there my sophomore and junior year. I mean, my freshman and sophomore year of college, I did computational science. So then, after transferring to University of South Carolina, I had to change my major because I would not have been eligible to compete that same year because a few of my credits didn't transfer over enough for the computer science major at University of South Carolina. But it didn't make sense to me because I was like, yo, I go to University of South Carolina, Beaufort, down in the bottom of the state. I'm going to University of South Carolina, Columbia, the main, school. Why can't my credits transfer over so I can stay in the
Oh man, I know how you feel, but
and compete. Yeah. So my best bet, they told me I could either I could do media arts and minor in IT, or I would have to sit out a year. And I was like, bro, I'm not about to sit out a year. So I finished out majoring in media arts and then minored in IT. So it was kind of like a dispersed background, just like a wide background of I got computer science, like a little bit of that there, got media arts, so I have like a lot of media training, photography, videography, graphic design, and then also the T side of it as well too. So kind of
that's really cool.
That's really
So,
cool, dude.
did you only do track, or were there any other sports that you did or anything like before? Like, I mean, you said you did this like around like college and everything as well. Like, did you do anything else like football or like soccer or anything like that as an example?
Yeah, well, I actually did play football. I played football much longer than I did track. Started playing football, I think, in 8th grade.
Okay.
And I would have gone to college for football, but I had a few concussions in high school, and I was like, bro, screw that. I'm not risking my life and risking my mind for that amount of money. So
Smart man right there.
Smart man.
It's better than lying.
All right, guys.
Huh?
It's better than lying because I know a few people that lied.
Oh yeah, bro.
3 concussions that I know of. They're like, yeah, we have none.
That's funny. Oh, sorry,
Bro,
that's not funny.
yeah.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Nah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
funny.
No, that culture, it's funny sometimes though, because the culture is so damn bad, bro. Like, literally, you could tell the coaches, you could tell even players, yo, my head doesn't feel right, I have a concussion. The first time I had a concussion, I literally came to the sideline, I was like, yo, I don't know what the hell's going on. he threw me back in the game, yo, I was like, all right.
You're not done. Get out there, get
He's like, you good, man, you good. Bro, after that, I went back onto the sideline. I told him, yo, I can't go back into the game again. The game ended. They're walking back to the damn buses. Tell me why my coach turned to me, and they asked me, like, what quarter it was. And I thought it was still the third quarter, and the game was already over, bro. I was like, yo, what do y'all mean the game is over? So, like,
Yeah.
that's it. That shit's real.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
For anybody that's out there that is playing football, please be careful with your brain. It's important. Your head is important. I know football has a lot of concussions. I'm not saying you shouldn't report or you shouldn't do anything. But if you really are not feeling that all right, please do say something. If they're trying to make you go out there still and you really are not feeling okay, honestly, at that point, if they're threatening some crap or whatever to get you off, would you rather protect your mind or would you rather make it worse?
CTE.
That's the real question.
I want to chime in and say that I'm pretty sure the people who are listening to this podcast are no way athletic.
Well, it's for anybody in general. I mean, hey, I might not seem like an athletic guy who has seen me, but like I run, I work out and do things. I'm not the biggest bulky dude, but like I do all my stuff when I want to.
So how about we just get into what we have to talk about today? So Malik, because you're new to the podcast, how about we start? How about we start with this, guys? Recommendations of the week. Does anyone have anything? Every freaking time you laugh, CJ.
Let's go with CJ first. Go with CJ first. All I hear is
Okay. So anyway, I'm doing a research
another
project.
freaking book, dude. Okay.
Listen, I'm trying to reach 50 books by the end of the summer, and I'm dragging it. Anyway, so
All right.
I'm doing my research assignment on the homelessness, and so Peter Rossi did a book on homelessness, just asking people in America. But the year, I think it's like 19 something. But yeah.
All right. Carson, recommendations of the week.
ooh. There's a couple I actually have. Hold on, let me look real quick.
All right.
Go to something else real quick. I'll get back to it.
Recommendations of the week.
Nah, I've been busy all this week.
Yeah, I've been busy this week too.
Recommendation of like games and can we recommend games and stuff?
Yeah, games, movies, TV shows.
There is
books.
one that I would
Anime.
recommend. If anybody is a sort of fantasy / Tarkov player in here or anything, Dark and Darker is a game I would recommend.
Oh yeah, our buddy John plays that game. Shout out to John.
Yeah, he plays it too. He loves it.
Well, let me see. My
Good game.
recommendations of the week. Let's see. I'm looking at my current anime watch history. This new season of My Hero Academia is getting wild, so I recommend y'all check that out.
Oh
What season are they on?
I'm on the new season. It is on season 7.
I think it's 7 or 8. It's one of the two.
Yeah, but I've also been listening to that band that I recommended earlier, like a couple episodes ago. Good Kid. They make really good music. I'm actually a fan.
Shit, good.
So Terrell, you still don't have nothing for recommendations of the week?
Well, in that case, Demon Slayer just came out.
All right.
Well, if you haven't
Yeah,
seen
the new.
Yeah, if you already seen the movie, there's no point in watching these first few episodes.
True. Okay, Malik, recommendations of the week. What do you got, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if anybody's watched it yet, or at least I guess I'm behind. I just started watching Snowfall. I don't know if anybody's
What's that
watched
about?
it.
Never heard of that.
It's
what's
it's
that
on
about?
Hulu.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
It's based in the 80s. It's basically a bunch of selling drugs and like killing and all that stuff back in Compton, bro. Like it's a crazy show, man.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay, is it like a
goodness.
story? Is it like a story-driven sort of show? Is it more like a documentary? Is it like a drama? What would you call it, or what is it exactly?
I can't even lie.
I'm kidding.
It's nah. It's like
I got a take on this.
Terrell, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it with my dad.
Yeah. How would you
Kinda
describe
like
it?
a-
Like
Kind of like a TV show, like drug lord, cocaine, all that stuff.
yeah,
So
If you
mean like
compare
Breaking
it to
Bad?
another one, though, what would you
You
compare
You
it to? Is it
mean
like Breaking Bad?
yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking
Okay.
Bad,
Oh, okay.
Breaking Bad and Look at Yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I can see how it is. Then I can kind of imagine it then a little bit.
Yeah. Just,
All right.
just
I'm
look
gonna
at,
try.
just look at us real quick, and then that's all I'm saying.
So next week I'm gonna try harder with my recommendations of the week. I'm gonna try to expand my horizon a little bit.
I mean, I got another one. If you guys want another one,
I got
How about?
go.
we can save it.
RCJ, what do you have? Because I'm.
Oh, the Lamborghini movie. I forgot what year that movie came out. Was it 22?
Lamborghini.
Yeah, when it came out.
Okay. All right. So how about we get started? So this list is in no in particular order. I'm just gonna go randomly and just go from there, right?
All right.
Let's start with something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ubisoft is working on a new movie, a new live action movie based off one of their properties.
Is it?
We are.
But I'll let you talk. Because there's rumors that it's 2, and it's supposed to be a Siege one, which we can conference that later.
Ubisoft is working on a. Ubisoft is working on a.
How they do that?
They're working on a Watch Dogs movie.
Yep, I seen this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard the Siege one too, as well, CJ.
I never heard the Siege one, so that's interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know how you do it because it's based off of the book, but the book isn't the game.
Yeah, so Watch Dogs 1 was a really fun game in the early of the PlayStation 4 life cycle. So they're either going to do like something like probably with like similar characters, or like they're going to tell like a whole new story. It's going to be quite interesting.
Well, I don't know if they can tell a new story though. That's the thing. Because a lot of people like Watch Dogs. Now, the movie aspect of it, I'm concerned about.
My only issue is, well, I mean, it's not my only issue, is that if you guys remember almost like 10 years ago or something like that, or probably early on, they tried doing an Assassin's Creed movie.
That didn't work out too well, no.
And exactly, it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That's why you don't really make video game movies as much. Not too many of them ever really work out too well.
How do you...
That's interesting.
Unless it's Mario or Sonic.
Yeah, apparently unless it's Mario or Sonic, those did really well. Although there's not really much, not that I'm saying there's not much with Mario or Sonic or whatever. It's just the fact that, I mean, you can kind of almost do whatever you want with Mario or Sonic with how their story goes.
Yeah, but Sonic also had TV shows, so if you wanted to make something, you...
Yes, but what I'm saying is compared to, like, other, like, games, like, for example, with Assassin's Creed, it's not going to work out too well because there's already, like, a storyline that they would have to follow through with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That has to be at least somewhat connected.
You got what you call Uncharted. They made a movie out of it, but
but that's Sony.
yeah.
That was Sony, and not many people actually really like that.
Yeah, it was a mixed bag.
I saw the movie in
It
theaters.
was a mix.
I saw the movie in theaters because I was really bored and I wanted to see something with my dad. There was only one thing I liked about it. They actually had Nolan North, like, in the movie as like a short little cameo. That's the only good side. But all right, to move on. Have you guys ever heard of this this person? She used to work for IGN, but now she's a writer for Sony. Her name is Alana Pierce, right?
Yeah, I've heard of
I've heard of her.
So she made a YouTube video the other day saying how Elden Ring needs to have a pause button because, like, people are way too involved in their like the game just needs a pause button because, you know, people prioritize the game over their actual life and all that stuff. Like, whether if it's like a baby that needs to get fed or changed and stuff like that. Like, I never played Elden Ring. Malik, are you familiar with Elden Ring?
I'm familiar with it, but I never played it.
I played all this.
So, our friend Jedi, me and Terrell's friend Jedi, he let us play for like a little bit. But, like, Terrell, did you ever think that the game needed a pause button?
No.
Exactly. Carson, what do you think?
So. No, I played Dark Souls games. I can tell you right now, none of them have a pause button.
None of them.
And I'm not complaining because you don't need it. You're already moving around doing stuff, and if you kill the things that are there, you do it. It's done. They're gone until you go to some place and they spawn back in.
Just go hide in the corner.
Yeah, but even so, you have like checkpoint things you can go to. Like, you know, like how there's the flames, there's the bonfires. You have all the different places. Like in Bloodborne, you have all of the different like Souls-like games. There's different checkpoints. Just go sit at that if you want to pause the game.
Specify the pauses?
To be honest with you, it was so late at night. I just like heard like every other word, so I just wasn't really.
Because
all I wrote down was Alana Pierce said Elden Ring needs a pause button.
because I would assume that checkpoints are like pauses, but that's how I use them. But I don't know how other people use them, so I don't. Okay.
All right. Let me see. So this list is just a mixture of like everything that's new and then that's coming out in other news. But PlayStation's actually going to be going to Tokyo Game Show pretty soon. So they're going to show off some new stuff eventually, whether if it'll be a PS5 Pro or more software coming out for the holiday season, or anything for that matter. So what do you guys think? Carson's the one that popped out. Okay.
Oh yeah, you did. You think Sony would make another handheld game, or?
Oh yeah, I heard some rumors about that too, like a PSP2 or something like that. But I think
that'd be hype.
I think so. What I heard about the PSP2 in quotation marks here is that it'll handle PS4 games and some PS5 titles.
Oh yeah, then yeah, go ahead and drop that. Yeah, see, I'm for that if that's how they're gonna do it. Yeah,
that'd be useful.
I just texted Carson asking if he was good. He's typing.
Instead of being hooked up in a console, yeah.
He said his internet's acting up, so he's going to join back with us later. I hope that's not a problem with the editing process, because I had to figure something out last time because the CJ kept popping in and out, and all the stuff wasn't processing.
Mac, I hate Mac. The setup I have, I'm good. I shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So, have you guys heard of the Harley Quinn series on HBO Max?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Yeah.
It's getting a spinoff.
Of what? It's based around Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a spinoff in the same like world.
Poison Ivy.
Nope.
Batman.
Harley Quinn.
Joker.
Nope.
Robin.
Nope.
Is it a villain?
Yeah.
Nightwing. Never mind.
No, he's dead.
Penguin.
No.
Riddler.
Nope.
Hush.
Nope.
Clayface.
Think about like.
You're not.
Okay. Like so. Think about it this way.
The White Knight.
He's like a low-level villain, kind of like the Toyinator from Kids Next Door.
The Toy Trinker, or whatever his name is. The Trinker.
Nope. So I think you're never gonna get it, but it's gonna be KiteMan. It's a series based on KiteMan.
I don't know who that is.
That's stupid.
Okay, so KiteMan was the guy that Poison Ivy was dating in season 1,
and was also in the Justice League, and people forgot about him. That's okay. Okay.
You don't remember that, Terrell?
That's
yeah. So
all these people means I didn't watch the show.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Are you familiar with KiteMan, Malik?
I'm not. I'm not.
So he's a man that attaches himself to a kite. What's up, Carson?
All right. Sorry about that. My internet connection just had a fall out. I don't know.
Oh, you're fine. So we were just talking about how there's
on my phone right now.
So we're just talking about how there's going to be a Harley Quinn spin-off TV show on HBO Max. Hey, there's that face.
HBO Max.
Yeah, so it's going to be based off KiteMan.
Is my
I gotta look him
I
up.
think I might have seen that.
Just have a look him up.
KiteMan.
Yeah, KiteMan.
He's getting his own show.
Though.
Yep, it's a spin-off of Harley Quinn.
Are they
Wait,
trying to
like
lose money?
the animated Harley Quinn show, right?
Yeah, the animated Harley Quinn show.
So like,
Okay,
what kind of
That's the only one I can think of.
what kind of substance does he have to get it on?
I don't know either.
I have no idea either. All right. Well, speaking about the animation scene, I forgot to write this down, but there was a hashtag that was trending on Twitter the last couple of days called hashtag Rest in Peace Cartoon Network. Apparently, the animation studios are not doing so good. Like all the animation studios, whether if it's Paramount, Cartoon Network, Netflix, the animation scene is just really struggling. Whether they're not paying their animators enough or the writers enough, it's just been a whole lot of issues been going on in the industry.
Could it be because they're in debt?
So, like, what are you guys' thoughts about that? Because, you know,
I was about to say
Cartoon Network was a major part of my childhood growing up from, like, you know, early 2000s to, like, you know, now. Because I still watch, the only show I'm watching from Cartoon Network that came out recently is Craig of the Creek. If you guys haven't heard of Craig of the Creek, it's kind of like if Ed, Edd and Eddie and Kids Next Door basically, like, had a baby. Like, it's such a good show. In my opinion.
I think it's the same animators from Steven Universe, isn't it?
Inspired, yes. Rebecca Sugar was a huge influence.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. So, what do you guys think about because the animation industry is something we all basically grew up on.
Is it because the rates are too low?
We don't know what's going on.
No, I'm saying because Paramount has its own issues. They've been trying to sell Paramount 6 times. Like, so I can't talk about that, right? But Cartoon Network, I believe you have to pay. Is it $175 for ad space?
No, I don't, dude. I don't think I've ever seen a Cartoon Network ad since the
A long time.
long time ago.
That's
A very long time ago.
The only one I could think of is that one time, because you could see it on YouTube, is where the background was orange and they have Double D and Johnny Bravo talking about we're on the wrong channel.
TV is
Yeah.
Terrell said TV is dead.
Cartoon Network already practically dead when they had to switch everything to online, and their one of the companies shut down or something. A bunch of stuff's already been going down for them because no one watches TV anymore, and they kind of just fell off. Eventually, when everything's been online now, to just watch on wherever you are.
Streaming service. Everyone goes on YouTube. Everyone watches their famous streamers on Twitch, Kick.
Yeah, exactly.
Rumble.
No one's really watching
No one's on
TV as
anymore.
it is anymore. And when it comes to news stuff, people are watching it maybe a couple times. At least when it comes to all that stuff, YouTube TV is what everybody watches. That's what my family watches when it comes to watching things. They just watch YouTube TV, or they watch something on a streaming service like Hulu, or not HBO, but just Max or Disney Plus. Any of those people, that's what everybody's watching now, or something of that sort. But no one's really watching anything else of that kind. Really, there's nothing else to really watch.
Let's watch sports, but you probably also watch it on YouTube TV or NFL.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube TV and other stuff. You can also pay extra, get a bunch of crazy stuff like no ads or whatever while you're watching. I guess too. I know it's what my dad does. He watches sports on multiple different streaming networks.
Yeah. So
because
me and Terrell
offer oh my bad.
Oh no, you go for it, man.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say some of them even offer the packages, so how you get to Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN all together,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
dude,
I
that
don't
is
like-
insane.
Yeah, I don't like that because ESPN. I can't watch nothing without having a cable company.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
There's multiple hoops you got to jump through with them, man.
No, so you guys want me to tell you a really quick funny story?
Mm-hmm.
So me and Terrell's college, they had to send us a survey about. So Terrell, you're probably gonna remember this. So they sent us a survey about using cable on campus or whatever. They were like, so do you guys use your own streaming services? Do you have other ways to watch your media? Blah blah blah. Yeah, so we all say we all use our own streaming services until we come to realize that we go to the student center and we can't watch sports in the student center. We're like, oh,
You can watch the
we
NBA
didn't say they was
playoffs,
going
you
to
can
do
watch
that.
the football games.
You remember that, Terrell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, because we I remember we was gonna go watch the playoffs for the NBA that time. Yeah, and it was just a black screen for you to put in HDMI. Things popping up everywhere on the screen.
Yep.
This ain't
And we were like, we forgot all about sports. We thought they meant
cable.
anything else.
You can watch hockey, baseball, football. You can watch any of that stuff.
No, so I only have one problem. I only have two problems with the whole ESPN app. I'm going to say my small little rant and go and just move on to something else. But why in 2024 we still have blackouts?
Ouch!
Oh,
There we go. Just had to switch over.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was me. My bad.
So why in 2024 we still have blackouts? That is the most dumbest thing.
When your team plays at a certain city that you live in, they're not gonna play it on the app. You gotta watch.
Yeah, because this is not due to your region. It's bro, what the world? Also, another issue I have with ESPN Plus is how come I'm able to watch NBA highlights but not NBA games? That's
Because-
insane.
I mean, most
Why not?
people now they don't really
Make it
watch
shout
the
out.
game anymore unless you're there. They
Yeah.
really watch
Exactly.
the highlights of the game. And for me, I'm a different breed. I watch the whole game.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, to move on. They're working on a brand new Bleach game. Bleach is
That's
definitely one of my
actually
favorite animes. It looks amazing. I am beyond excited.
Storm 7.
What's it called?
I forgot to write it down.
Because I'm very curious. Actually, I like Bleach. I really like Bleach too.
I forgot to
Bleach
write
as
it down. I just wrote down new Bleach game.
I see. When it came to the stuff I grew up with, it was Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
Bro,
Malik, do you like anime?
You said what?
You like anime?
Of course I do.
That's all I can hear.
7, watch. I ain't seen the of the game.
No, dude, it looks impressive. It's almost like on the same visual level as Sparking Zero, if I'm being honest.
What I just got?
Attack on Titan.
Who's
It's
that?
a Warhammer type.
Morning time. Oh, I gotta finish Attack on Titan too.
All right, so the next two things I'm going to mention is music related. I think this is the only music related stuff on here, so we're going to keep this brief because of CJ's dumbass. Sorry.
Music related
So-
shit, though, because
Hey, stop. All right. So Logic is dropping a new album next month. I'm excited. It's called Ultra 85. And at the end of this month, Eminem is dropping his new album, Death of Slim Shady.
Oh, snap. I didn't know you
I saw it
it's not the
CJ
end of this
because
month. It's Friday. What are
Oh,
you
is this
talking about?
Friday?
It's Friday. It's,
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
not the end of this month. Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not the end of this month.
I'm sorry.
It's literally Friday.
I'm sorry. Don't you not understand?
Hey,
But,
yes, too. You gotta take that.
No, I heard you. That's why I stopped.
Dang.
It's literally Friday.
I have to say things like this because if you saw last week's episode or heard last week's episode, CJ and Terrell just went back and forth. So,
It was a
All
lot
right.
of fun.
to keep it going, there's a Suicide Squad anime on Hulu.
Isekai, I think.
Yeah, I was like, what the world? That's weird.
That's been out for a while though.
Yeah, that's why I brought it
Yeah,
up
that's
because I forgot to write it down in a previous episode.
I shouldn't say a while. It's been out for a little while now. Not too long, but it's been out for a little bit now. I've heard it's actually really good. From what I've been seeing, lots of people are actually really happy with it.
Yeah, it's considered an Elseworld story if I'm correct.
I was actually gonna watch that earlier, but I was watching more Superman.
Yeah, I need to get on that Adventures with Superman season 2. But to keep going on the Suicide Train, did you guys know that Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League is on season 2?
Season 2 of what?
It's a live service game. It's on season 2.
As to say, it's the live service stuff.
I didn't think people were playing that.
I thought people would stop playing it.
So you know who's good? So
Yeah.
season 1 was the Joker. You know who's the next antagonist or protagonist rather?
Who?
Mrs. Freeze or Miss Freeze.
Miss Freeze.
You mean Killer
Miss
Frost?
Freeze.
I was saying, wait a minute, who is it exactly? Is this because Killer Frost is a whole?
No, I think it's Mr.
character.
Freeze's wife.
Yeah, to say that's Mr. Freeze's wife. Killer Frost is a whole different character.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Miss Freeze. Yeah. So
Really?
yeah, and I remember Terrell having really strong opinions about the game because like we all agreed that they advertised it so well, but the actual gameplay and presentation is just absolutely juicy.
It's not what you might expect it to be when you watch like the trailers and stuff. It was not what anybody was really expecting. And when they made it out to be a live service game, at first it didn't seem like that bad, like the thing with how they were going about doing everything. But once you actually like see the actual gameplay from lots of YouTubers and they're actually playing it, not many people were really too happy about it.
Are you familiar with the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, Malik and CJ?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine this, Malik. Yeah, there's about 5 of us. So it's a live service multiplayer online game where each one of us controls a character, whether it's Harley Quinn, Killer Shark, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot.
It was just 4.
It's only 4?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was 5?
Because Joker. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we each control a character, Malik, and our task is to take down the Justice League.
The
No,
Justice League is
that's on paper.
brainwashed. Well, the Justice League is brainwashed though. in
Awesome
this.
on paper, right,
Yeah.
Malik?
So how easy is it like for you to get washed on that game? Because is it the 4 of them fighting the Justice League?
Yeah.
All right. So like, how does that go? Like, what do you?
So they're all controlled by Brainiac. And the issues with the game is there's like a lot of repetitive missions before you take on a boss, and the boss fights be like really, really easy.
Mm-hmm.
So taking someone down like Superman ain't a problem.
Really?
Yeah. Well, one of the main issues with the game was how they did Batman dirty. I'm not sure if you know, but Kevin Conroy voiced Batman for like 30 years, and he passed away 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he got defeated so easily. And it was like, they made it into a joke about his death. Yeah. Now, mind you, they probably did not know the man was going to pass away of cancer. Rest in peace. But that was one of the main issues with the game. And it's a live service model. It is just not what we expected.
Yeah.
So, basically the idea is we all team up and choose a character, and we take down the Justice League one by one. And the characters we have to fight is Batman, Superman, Flash, and Jon Stewart. Wonder Woman is the only one that's not controlled. And it's just, and it's super gimmicky.
You know what I'm surprised that they didn't put in there?
What?
7 out of
Martian
10.
Manhunter.
Dude, that'd be... No, dude, I was going to say that would be a hard fight, but his weakness is fire.
Well, even so, even without fire, though. I mean, he can still put up a good fight. Sure, I mean, that's pretty much most Martians' weakness, yes, it's like fire, but even then, it has to be like a bunch of fire.
Yeah. Okay, to move on. So something kind of funny came around earlier this week. So you guys remember how last week we were talking about that Hawktua girl?
Hawktua.
So apparently she's gonna get her own series about her life.
What?
Yo, I've been seeing she's getting a lot of publicity, man. I don't know what the hell it's about.
Yeah. What do you think, Terrell?
Okay.
I want to get a reality TV show on my life, too.
Which I want to know who wrote that.
You said you want a TV show about your life, Terrell?
Yeah. If it's that,
why?
I mean, facts.
Oh, I guess so.
I mean, I'm about to say, if all you gotta do is go on camera and say Hawktua, spit on that thing, you get a TV show about your life. Damn.
Yeah, so she's gonna get her own series. It's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
But did we cause that though? Did social media, in a sense, cause that?
Yes.
A lot, yeah, because she's using so many memes, so many things now.
No, the only reason I'm saying that is because originally when that interview came out, people were saying she was a teacher and they called a school. I don't know what school they called.
Yeah, that was why.
That's also I think why too.
Yeah. That was a lie.
But yeah, I heard that was false.
Oh, I know it is, but I wonder if that caused her to get a reality TV show.
I'm pretty sure social media really helped her with this whole thing because social media gets everybody everywhere. I mean, look at that one girl who said "Catch me outside." How about that? I mean, look at how popular she became after just that saying.
Yeah, there's some news about her too that I'm not going to mention.
Mm-hmm. I just mentioned it. My bad.
Which is weird, though. That's another conversation. But that's
that's an entirely different conversation. We'll talk about that, when the cameras are off, which is wild. All right. Let me see. So another thing to bring up is so you guys remember how a couple of years ago we got the campaign to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like the OG. They remastered it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they made it just the campaign. Apparently, what happened was they did the work to have the multiplayer go live around the same time, but they scrapped it.
Don't do it.
Why did they scrap it?
Yeah. Smart idea.
What? Dude, I would do anything to play Modern Warfare 2 on a remastered map. Like on all the.
You know why they scrapped it?
Yeah, we don't know why they scrapped it. But
you know why they scrapped it?
Why?
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Do you want to know why? Go play Black Ops. Go play Black Ops.
Go play
Black Ops.
Well, dude, I'm talking about like 2018, bro.
And what was wrong with
Yeah, but I'm talking about the original
Let's say this
Black
is like
Ops.
20. This is 20. Yeah,
The
what does
original
the original
Black
Black Ops have to do with the remaster of 2018?
I thought about the new Black Ops, CJ.
No, I'm talking about the old Black Ops. People were saying
Like
the
the
old
first
Black
Black
Ops.
I thought Black Ops 1. What the hell?
Which Black Ops, dude?
Yeah, the first Black Ops, the original
What was
Black
wrong with
Ops.
Black
the
Ops
first
1?
Huh?
What was wrong with Black Ops 1?
No, if you go play the multiplayer lobbies now, they're terrible.
Servers are down.
No, they fixed that on Xbox.
they-
Servers
no,
are still
no.
live.
They
And
fixed it.
PS3, and
Xbox
PS3
fixed
servers
it.
are still live. Malik, what was your favorite Call of Duty
Yeah,
experience?
it's just
Black Ops 2, hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Black Ops
So I
2.
think we all say hands down Black Ops 2 right now.
CJ's favorite is Ghost. How do you feel about that, Malik?
Y'all making
Huh?
it up.
CJ's favorite was Ghost. How does that make you
I would
feel,
say it's my
Malik?
favorite. I would say it's my
Ghost
favorite.
just makes me
You
cry.
said it was your favorite. Carson was there to win.
Those pretty cracked these
I didn't
sets.
say it was my favorite.
Bro.
I said I like the way Black Ops is played.
But you said Ghost
I
was your
never
favorite.
said Black Ops was my Ghost. I never said Ghost was my favorite. I said I like the way that it plays.
Dude,
but that's
you're
not
there was a witness,
originally what I
Carson.
said.
Tell him.
CJ, at one point you did
that
say
what I
Ghost
said?
was your favorite, like a
Is it-
while
that's what I
back.
said,
Yeah, you
I'll
did.
own it.
Yes, you did. You said Ghost was your
Okay.
favorite a while back.
Okay.
Like when we were talking about all the Call of Duty games and
Okay.
comparing them at one point. It was around the time when the Call of Duty World War II game came out.
Yeah.
Not World
Ghost
at
was my
War.
favorite.
This was the
Oh,
second one. Not the newest. It wasn't Vanguard. It was the one before that. Was actually kind of good with the campaign.
But Malik, how does that make you feel knowing that
Frank,
CJ's
I'm
favorite was
Vanguard.
Ghost, which was the worst of the worst?
I mean, during that era, there are definitely people who thrived on Ghost and people who actually like Ghost. Like it, I just I couldn't.
I think
do
the
it, man.
concept was cool.
Yeah, I thought the concept was cool, man. But like, for me, maybe I just sucked ass. But like, bro, I used to get by in like 2 bullets, bro, and I was like, man, I can't play this game, man.
That's how
See-
X-Defiant kind of feels.
I wouldn't say it's the worst of the worst right now, actually, by the way. Look at today. The new
Yeah.
Modern Warfares, they're all basically, they're the same. They're not even really considered really
Yeah.
like full-blown games. They're just like little DLCs and they're not even that long of a game. And all the multiplayer is connected, so you're just paying 70 to 80 some bucks for a DLC.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't understand how people can do that. That would bother
Let me
me.
say, did y'all play Zombies too?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me ask this then: what was your favorite Call of Duty like Zombies
World at War.
experience?
World at War.
World at War?
Die Rise. That was the best map.
I
Rise?
like World at War. Yeah, Die Rise. Die Rise was definitely like high up there on
I would
my
do
list. for that.
anything to play Die Rise again, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't say that. I don't feel like hooking up the PS3. I would do almost anything to play Die Rise again.
Yo, I got my PS3,
Oh, nice, dude.
bro. I got.
Oh man, he's gonna pull it out, guys.
He is. He's
I
doing
got
it.
the.
We're gonna see it.
Oh, the super slim,
You got the slim.
the super slim.
The little.
Yeah, very
yeah,
super
man.
slim.
Yeah, I got
Bro,
the slim over there.
I have a classic.
The classic? Nah, dude, that's awesome. I'm gonna talk to you about. I'm gonna talk to you about that later, Malik.
Okay, I got that first Xbox One too. I still haven't upgraded it, but I mean, I got my PC.
I still have that, but mine's the
Same,
Sunset
bro.
Overdrive edition, and it's white.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna get to the whole Xbox thing, dude. It's kind of wild, but
I got one of these joints too.
Well, actually, I think my brother
I
has
saw
the
mine
classic
too.
PS3. I think my brother has the classic PS3. I have the other one that we got.
alright, so to move on. So let's talk about like some movies. So, did you guys know that Now You See Me 3 is gonna come out next year?
No,
It is.
Yeah, and dude, that was a really
Yeah.
good movie. Those two movies were really
I
good.
like the Now You See Me series. That's pretty good. Those two are pretty good.
CJ, what'd you say?
Did they push it back?
No, it's gonna come out November of next. Ooh, wait. Yeah, it's gonna be November of next year.
2024.
Wait, what?
I thought it was December of 2024.
No,
Push it back to
yeah, they had to push it back. But yeah. So have you seen the Now You See Me series, Malik or Terrell?
So.
I think they're both looking it up.
Yeah, I think I've seen the first one. Yeah, I watched the first one.
Both are very good, I would say.
What about you, Terrell? Terrell? Oh, you say you don't know.
He doesn't know.
There was like an insurance company scamming people, right, or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Something along those lines, yeah.
It's on Max and Hulu.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Should be on there.
I recommend you check that out, Terrell. They were really good. And a great cast.
I agree.
I would recommend it. Yeah, they have a great cast, great actors, great actresses. Very good story.
On here. And Mark Ruffalo's on there.
Yeah, dude.
Morgan Freeman.
All right, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, check it out, man. That might be your recommendation of the week for next week. All right, so Carson, I have some bad news to tell you, bro.
And what's that?
So there's an anime that you said that needed to end, and it's getting another season.
Which one is that one?
Fairy Tail.
Womp womp.
Okay, they just need to stop.
Yeah, so Fairy Tail's making a comeback.
For what?
You sound like Shorzy. You said, for what?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Fairy Tail, but like, why are they bringing it back? When? Okay, Jay, tell me right now, when did it end last time? When did the last season end?
When we were in high school.
So, why are we waiting this long now to bring it back? And for what reason?
I have no effing clue, bro. All right, like.
I mean, to be fair, it took a while for Bleach to come back.
But here's the thing, though, Bleach still wasn't fully done.
Dude, I
There was
think
still a lot.
In my opinion, they're wasting their time because you know what anime needs to come back?
Who's that?
Hunter x Hunter.
I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah, Hunter. Okay, I can actually agree with though. Hunter x Hunter, I can see them coming back at some point. Bleach, there's a reason why the Bleach has not ended and why it's taking a while to come back, and I can see why though. It's because there's still a lot they have to plan out. There's still things that have not, been fully done yet that they need to do, and a lot in the story that they can still bring out, which I would love to see. But with Fairy Tail, bro, that stuff needed to end like a while ago, and it did. But the fact that it's coming back, okay, I don't hate it, but I'm curious as to like why is it being brought back? What are they doing? What's the story this time?
I have no clue, dude. I stopped following Fairy Tail when it had the time skip nonsense.
Oh man.
I
liked Fairy Tail for a while, and now they bring it back. It's just now you're telling me they're bringing it back. It's just okay. Why?
I haven't watched Fairy Tail.
Just let it end. Some animes just need to be ending, or just need to end.
Don't. Alright.
I mean, look at Dragon Ball.
I'm
not saying a bad thing about Dragon Ball.
Nah.
Dragon Ball, you can actually keep bringing them back and just keep giving them more enemies that keep going, I guess. But the thing is, though, there's some things like they could have ended like a while back and it could have been done, and it would have been fine.
The original plan for Dragon Ball Z was to end at the Frieza arc.
That's the thing. I wouldn't have minded the Frieza arc thing if it ended there, but the thing is, though, with how they went about it, it showed so much potential with that, and they went up beyond that, which is amazing that they did that. And now you have this whole entire, big series of Dragon Ball. I'm just saying, they could have ended. Actually, I feel like they could have ended after Boo.
Let me ask a new fan. So, CJ, how would you feel if Dragon Ball ended after the Frieza arc?
See, I wouldn't mind though. Like, I truly wouldn't mind though. Because it means.
But when you after Goku defeating Frieza and going Super Saiyan, you'd be okay with them just closing the chapter after that?
Yeah.
But you didn't like the Super Saiyan God arc or the Majin Buu arc or the Cell games, dude?
I liked it, but it wasn't somewhere I was like, you know what? I need this to continue.
I mean, my favorite was the Cell games arc. That crap was wild.
I like Cell and the Buu arc. I mean, I liked all the arcs personally, but I just say my Frieza was probably up there in a way. Cause I like who all we got brought into it. But I really liked Cell. Cell was probably. I really like Cell, but I don't know. It's between Cell and Buu, which one I like a little more. Because those two, I would say both those arcs are crazy. Because Boo really brought a lot of Gohan, and Cell also brought a lot of Teen Gohan, though. I like Gohan a lot, though, too. He's one of my favorite characters.
So
but in general, it was really good.
Terrell, what was your favorite Dragon Ball arc?
Man, the baby saga. Not playing.
Hey,
Baby Saga is good.
you hated that Xenoverse mission where you wanted that skill, though. That Revenge Death Ball.
No, my favorite was probably the Boo saga because they went above. Even though I don't like the fact how they did Gohan kind of dirty. When he was supposed to
A little bit dirty, yeah.
You. No, I'm gonna kill you.
They did Gohan a little bit dirty in some ways, but they also did bring a decent amount of like some of his potential out into the show a bit, which is what I really like. But they did a lot more with him when it came to all of his potential and what he could do in Cell Saga, way more.
Right. What about you, Malik? What's your favorite Dragon Ball arc?
I didn't really get too far into it, man. Like I feel like I watched like bits and pieces of it. Like my brothers were really heavy into it, but I watched bits and pieces with it with them when I was younger. I think the only one I like fully remember is the Cell arc. So I guess that would be the one that I would have to say.
All right.
You haven't succeeded.
Let me see. I'm gonna save the other topic for later because I got a bunch of pictures to show for that one.
Cool.
All right, guys. So we got an Agatha All Along trailer. I didn't watch it yet, but because I wasn't really too interested in that after the WandaVision.
I mean,
Did you really like WandaVision?
No,
dude,
I didn't
Disney's not doing the best with that stuff right now.
She's still alive.
Yeah. So my problem was like whenever because one of our me and Charles' favorite professors, he's a nerd like us too, and he was like, "Oh, I'm loving WandaVision," and me and Charles was looking at each other like, "Are you sure we're watching the same thing?" Because WandaVision didn't get cool until the last episode, honestly.
It was Agatha all along.
Then I
Exactly,
probably
so-
watch it because I don't. It didn't.
I didn't watch the trailer, but like
I'm not going to, and I'm not going to watch it.
we've been saying for like the last like 4 episodes of this podcast that the MCU is just failing. What do you think, Malik?
Man, I have not been fully into it as well either. Like, I mean, I watched WandaVision, and of course I was like, oh, okay. I don't know anything about Agatha All Along though yet, so
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna die on this hill, but I think the best shows that Disney produced for like the MCU was Falcon and Winter Soldier and Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was a big hit.
I watched the last episode to see the because the end credits from Marvel, so I watched the last episode of Agatha for that.
The only thing that was so bad that Disney made in terms of like the like shows was She-Hulk.
She broke.
I mean,
the
I
fourth
feel
wall.
like
That came out.
I learned something really interesting about She-Hulk. You guys are gonna laugh. I promise you.
What?
So guess what? So She-Hulk had the same budget as Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, but yeah, that makes
I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like that's just. I don't know.
It had the
Okay.
same budget.
Okay, here's one thing I will say that they actually did right. They did She-Hulk's character actually, because believe it or not, her character is like that in the comics. With how she
Yeah,
was
no
in the
doubt.
show. No, I agree with. I like that. I found that was fine, but it's just the story arc that they were going about doing everything was just kind of like. I don't know. It's weird.
They
What do you think,
introduced
Scar? Oh, you said Scar. Yeah, dude. Like,
I think they could have done her better, honestly.
I didn't like how they did Abomination.
No, I didn't like
me
that
either. There's one issue I have with the whole series. Well, I mean, not just one issue, but one issue that stands out to me to this day. There was just an episode where Jen was complaining that her mans did not text her back. But that was that was either before or after the man she hooked up with stole her DNA and injected himself with it in the last episode.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Malik. While she was sleeping after hooking up, they could just do that in the MCU now. He grabbed a needle, put it in her put it in her shoulder, took out her blood, and just went home and blocked her.
You know what's crazy about that, bro? Imagine him prior to that. This man been plotting all day. I'm gonna find this chick. I'm gonna hit on her.
Oh,
Or how long has he been talking to her? How long has he been talking to her?
I think they went on like 1 or 2 dates.
So he got the hit after 2 dates. So the whole 2 dates, this man was sitting there thinking, all right, I'm gonna finally get her. I'm gonna finally get her. I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna take this needle, get her DNA, and I'm gonna dip.
I mean,
That is
Just imagine that. Bro, I have to think about that the entire way.
What do you think, CJ?
no, that's a wild point, though. Now, if you, I mean,
It's just funny to think about.
It is.
no, that's concerning.
It's concerning, but also, I mean, this is a bad dude. He was just taking blood.
Oh my god, yeah. What do you think, Terrell? That's an interesting outlook, right?
It's like one of those Tinder or Bumble dates.
No, seriously.
She did meet him on a dating app. She did meet him on a dating app.
Be careful on the
Suspicious.
dating app. It'll steal your DNA.
I'm sure somebody's got to steal your DNA on the dating app if they haven't already when you're hooking up with them.
Golly. Golly, boys. Alright. So,
Get a little notification before the date. It says, make sure you check their pockets for needles.
no, not even that, dude. Like, before you walk in your house, install a metal detector.
Not for real.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Alright, so there's more stuff to talk about, but I wanna get on this. So what's been going on is in the NHL, they lost their rights. Adidas wanted to stop working with the NHL to produce jerseys. So now all the jerseys and stuff in merchandise are now officially Fanatics. And the fans are not happy.
I know. And I can only imagine esports fans are going to be pissed off.
So
when they see it.
I have a couple examples to show. So I want to start with Terrell's team, the Flyers. Now you may think that's like a really like normal looking jersey.
Flip it on the back.
I forgot to show what the other ones looked like before.
It looks like a normal jersey, yeah. So
Yeah,
far.
they look like normal jerseys, but
It looked too bad. It's pretty nice.
the quality is really bad. Hold on.
Oh. Okay, then.
So I
I guess we're gonna see the other jerseys here.
Yeah, Adidas.
That bad.
I got another version to like side by side comparison to show you.
Before we see it though, Jay, what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the worst, 1 being the best. You know, like what would you rate it?
In terms of quality,
Yes.
so I can only speak on the Kings jerseys, but like, yeah, I'll just show that that's a horrible example showing the Flyers.
So you have no idea what you'd rate it at least.
It looks awful, dude. So like, I want to show another example instead. This is the Seattle Kraken one. So this one, the one on the left is what the new one is,
Huh.
and then the one on the right was like the Adidas model.
That doesn't look too bad actually.
Size?
Yeah?
I
Actually,
mean,
doesn't look too bad.
but like this one on the right obviously looks a lot better than this one. But again, just poor examples. Just such poor examples. So another one is these Kings jerseys, where one, they don't even look happy wearing them though. It looks ironed on, not even like stitched.
No, that doesn't look too
Look
good.
at Quentin Byfield, bro. He's not happy. The only thing that's cool is the matte black helmets. And look at Phil Deneau. He looks very uncomfortable, bro. Like,
Bro.
So I
Okay.
let me
My
show you
bad.
my jersey, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm looking at it on my computer now. I can kind of see the difference now.
Yeah.
so
They
like,
look really interesting once
Oh.
you actually have them up on your screen. You
So-
can see it more.
so this is my jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an Adidas. This is Adidas on Jay Kopitar jersey. When you look at that, compared to again Kopitar to that, and you can see where they like cheaped out on the freaking quality, bro.
Yeah.
So you guys agree?
Yeah, I mean, I have it on my screen. I'm looking at it too. I see what you mean.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Terrell? Because Terrell is the biggest hater I know of Fanatics.
No, man.
Oh,
Huh?
you said no, not.
Oh, I thought you hated Fanatics too, bro.
That's where I got my Eagles jersey from.
I thought yours was like not like the authentic, not Fanatics.
I get coupons from them all the
'Cause
time.
Oh. Well, okay, what do you think, CJ, as a Kings fan?
I don't. My question is why. I don't know.
Because Adidas wanted to pull out of the deal.
Yeah, but originally this deal that I believe the way the deal was originally structured was what, every 20 years that they renew it. So I'm just
No,
curious.
it's every 12.
So why did they pull out? I need Adidas' reason why they're pulling out, because they're pulling out of a lot of stuff this year.
I don't know, man. I remember fans were complaining to switch from Reebok to Adidas, but Adidas looks great.
Because they're
But,
not
like,
getting shoes either.
Malik,
weird.
Malik, you said you saw you're looking at like side by side difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're able to share your screen on Riverside, so you can hit the share screen button, Malik, and show us what you're
Oh.
seeing.
Well, I'm on my phone and then I'm on my computer here.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad.
So-
All right,
I didn't get a webcam
Yeah.
for my computer
I
yet.
hate it so much, dude. I'm so glad I got my jersey when I did, because I'd be so mad. So people are buying up jerseys right now, so that they don't need to get the Fanatics ones.
Wait, is he still the? Is he still? Did they switch?
What are you talking about?
Fnatic is run by what? Michael Rubin.
I don't know.
I know he was the founder. Is he still running it? Because
I don't
if
know.
he's not, and there's the other chairman's in there, then I think I know why. But
It's that Adidas pulled out, man. I'm just so upset. But all right,
Yeah.
to move on. We got this notification. Yet, I mean, not we, but like we got some news yesterday. Around this time, apparently, Shrek 5 is coming out next year, the same day as Toy Story 5.
I saw that on my phone yesterday. I was scrolling through
You say
TikTok. It
Shrek
popped
5?
up. Yes, it's Shrek 5. I was like, what in the world? I thought Shrek was done.
It's coming out the same day as Toy Story 5.
I know there's gonna be Toy Story 5. I've heard of that, but I didn't think Shrek was coming back out.
As an old man?
As in, man. I don't know, man. Maybe.
Terrell, how do you feel about Shrek 5, bro?
I didn't even see the fourth one. Then last time I saw it was the third one.
Dude, we were like, I want to say like elementary school when Shrek 4 was out.
And they making another Toy Story 5 with that too?
Yeah, they're making Toy Story 5.
they know
no way.
people gonna be movie hopping, right?
It said same day. Wait, it's
Same
like-
day. Same day.
So DreamWorks and Disney.
Yep.
South Park makes
Meanwhile, we still have not got no news about Spider-Verse. Oh my god.
Well, you know
I'm
why
waiting for
that
my
is.
Spider-Verse. I want my Spider-Verse out.
CJ?
No, it's because they originally they
It's
said
taking
they
so
were working
long
on
to
dates.
animate and record and all that stuff, man. Like,
Yeah, it does.
oh
I mean,
man,
how long did it take for them to mess with, like, what was it? The main thing that was taking most of the time was Hobie, I think, right?
yeah.
When they were animating him and doing all his stuff, because his is constantly changing and everything.
Terrell, what did you send us on the Snapchat?
That's supposed to be after the podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's three more things before our final two topics. So there's gonna be a new BioShock game in the works.
I saw that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I've only played a little bit of BioShock. I'm not too familiar with it, but people are really excited for it.
I watched it.
So
I watched it.
So you sound like a fan, Malik. So how do you feel?
Oh, I'm not like a huge fan. I just know Bioshock. I played a little bit, but I didn't know they were still like working on.
Oh wow! So we all just played a little bit of it. Never finished it all the way through. Carson, what about you?
I watched a lot of BioShock. Like, I like watching it. It's a good game and everything. I never played it, but I like watching a lot of it.
CJ?
I played it. Do I remember it? No, but I mean,
So I guess we all have the similar experience.
Yeah.
All right. So one of my favorite shows that came out this year is the table read and script is already finished for season 2, and it's called Ted. It's on Peacock. It's funny.
Is this you're talking about the series?
It takes place before the first movie. It takes place in the 90s where
I know. I've seen some
where
of
John
it.
and Ted are like kids in the 90s. It is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen this year.
It is.
I know Terrell was watching Ted. What do you think about Ted so far, Terrell?
It's pretty funny. I gotta watch the last episode though. I reckon.
So are you excited for season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. So, that's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a long time to animate, and because they have to animate the bear. So that's gonna be awesome. All right. So for our last topic before we get to the end of the podcast discussion is, you guys remember early 2020 when people had pictures of the PlayStation 5 Dev Kit?
yeah.
One sold recently on eBay.
Is it?
It sold for 6,000 euros, which is 6.5 k, US dollars, and it was advertised as a pizza station. I'm gonna show you guys the picture, dude, because this is insane.
Oh wow!
Now, if you guys remember in the earlier versions of the podcast, CJ said the PlayStation 5 was ugly and said, "Oh, I'll just buy a dev kit." Someone actually bought a dev kit.
I mean, I wouldn't pay 6. 6 is a lot. 6 is a lot for a dev kit.
How does that make you feel, Terrell?
Can you see the picture again?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Yeah, so he advertised as a Pizza Station 5 development. But
It's so funny.
so we all know that's a PlayStation 5 dev kit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wait.
Why 6,000 though, bro?
Yeah, so in US dollars, that's 6.5k.
You still got to pay for postage, which is what, $89? So.
So someone bought it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, someone bought it. So I hope that out of everything we talked about in the podcast, I hope we get an update on that.
I kind of do too. I'm curious to see what happens with it.
We made it to the end of the podcast discussions. So I got two things to talk about because Malik had me think about a second one when he was talking earlier. So I'm gonna get to it. So the first thing was, this is a good question, right? Bring back one canceled show. Who wants to go first?
Who is canceled?
Teen Titans. Old Teen Titans. The original Teen Titans show.
Advocate your case for Teen Titans.
The fact that we ended on a cliffhanger with Beast Boy just running off and everything, and there was so much that was still going on that we need an ending. Everybody can agree that we needed an ending. Whoever watched that show, everybody wants an actual ending. You can't end it like that with how it ended.
All right, Malik, bring back one canceled show.
Come back to me.
Come back to you. Terrell, bring back one canceled show.
Is Young Justice canceled?
Yes.
It was. Yeah. To say, if I wasn't going to say Teen Titans, I would say Young Justice as well.
Young Justice is literally coming.
I loved Young Justice too. I'm still rewatching it all.
CJ, bring back one canceled show.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back to me on that because I have two. But
Plead your case. What are your two? Out of curiosity.
so it's weird. So it's two, and if we get the reboot like we're supposed, if we get a reboot because apparently we're supposed to, one is White Collar, which if we get a reboot, I'm happy for, because they ran off with like $10 million. I need to know what they did with it. The other one is Graceland, but Graceland is just because the show wasn't fucking finished. Like the writer said, we had 3 seasons left, but they canceled it. So, yeah, just give me the 3 seasons.
All right. For me, oof. I have 3 that I really liked, but if I were to choose one show to come back, dude, that's so hard. Because I got 3, so I'm just gonna say my 3. This is in no particular order, but because I'm just looking at the list and it reminded me of 2 more. So I just want to say, there was a show on Max, HBO Max. It was called Close Enough. It was like a regular show, but for adults. I loved it so much. I loved it.
Is it the one where it's the dude who voiced Mordecai and the other chick, and they have a daughter or something?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows. Another 2 are Disney Plus shows. It's called Yugi Kami Aloha, MD. If that sounds familiar, it has a, how do you put it? It was inspired by Doogie Howser. I love it. Really good show. And the Mighty Ducks Game Changers, because they ended on a cliffhanger. So.
Alright then.
Hockey is a really important thing in my life. So saying the Mighty Ducks, the TV show, because it was really good. It was really good and delisted. You can't watch it no more on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
All right, Malik, you're the last one. Bring back a canceled show, or a few. we don't make the rules around here.
Just take your time with it. We're not rushing you.
We're not rushing the Olympian. We wouldn't dare.
Because if you don't, I got one, but I don't even know that's canceled.
What is that?
Oh, The Lioness. We were supposed to get a season 2. We never got a season 2. Paramount. I need to know what happened because no one's taking credit for it.
Agreed. Honestly, man, like I didn't want to say the same show, but like I feel the same about Teen Titans.
You can just say yeah.
I feel the same about Teen Titans, man. That was such a great show, man.
It really was. And where it got canceled off, it was like, why? Why did you cancel it right there?
One problem with Teen Titans, right?
What's that?
I promise you, I'm defending you guys. But my issue with Teen Titans is that the developers, the writers and the animators were like, if you guys go see Teen Titans Go the movie, we'll bring back season 6, and then
that never happened.
Those lying losers.
That was a lot of bull.
I don't think it was a lie. I think
it was though, CJ. They had more than enough. They had more than what they even asked.
No. Because what they were saying, and I don't know how true this is, because at the time when Teen Titans Go the movie came out,
I was just saying, CJ, there's a post.
No. They were saying if they made enough movie, they would bring it back. I don't know that.
No.
They made more than enough.
They made more than enough, CJ.
That's what we're trying to say. Is they made more than enough, but they didn't do it. They didn't keep up to the end of the promise.
And no, you know what's another problem I have with this? Teen Titans Go keeps making references to the OG Teen Titans saying, wow, this is so much better. Yeah, no dip.
It's like, yeah, no. Gee, I wonder why. It's not like no one likes. It's not like no one actually likes it or anything. Oh, I wonder why.
How about on the contrary, right? What TV show needs to get canceled?
Monk.
Teen Titans Go. It
Monk
was
is still
around.
going, dude. I remember my dad used to watch it.
Monk needs to get canceled. Criminal Minds needs to get canceled. Look, I need TV shows to end.
Dude, I remember when my dad used to watch Monk.
I love Criminal Minds. Should have ended a while ago. NCIS. I got a bunch of movies.
I don't know if Teen Titans Go is still going or not, but if it is, that needs to get canceled.
It is.
Just get rid of it at this point. No one likes it. No one watches it that I know of. And when it comes to like the younger generation, none of them watch it from what I remember. Because the thing is, it's been rated terribly by a lot of people. There's no point in watching the show. It's nothing funny, and it's the same stuff almost over and over again. They're reusing a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, what TV show needs to get canceled? I want to say Boruto needs to get canceled. Oh no, Velma needs to get canceled.
Velma actually really needs to get canceled. Actually, no, I'll retract my statement too. Actually, with that one, because at least Teen Titans is still around, but Velma needs to get canceled so bad.
Oh my lord!
Actually, no. You said Velma. I said the Acolyte.
Ooh, I actually never seen it.
You don't need to. You don't need to. I haven't seen it either. I know people have watched it
I think
and they
Velma
hate
needs to
it.
get canceled because they're wasting money for resources for Velma to keep going. Because even though everyone said how much they hated Velma, they just gave it a season 2. All right, Terrell, what TV show you think needs to get canceled?
Shoot. I don't even know. Shows I want to get canceled, I don't even watch them.
Boruto?
It's called Boruto Blue Vortex now.
Why?
Are you serious?
I don't
Yeah, the
know.
manga, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, look it up. It's like Blue Vortex, something like that in there.
So instead of calling it like Naruto Shippuden, it's now Boruto Blue Vortex.
Something like that, yeah. It's,
What's next, Red Vortex?
They're in the time skip now from the manga.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're at that point.
When did that happen?
Oh,
Alright.
it's been about a year now, I think.
Alright, CJ, alright, Carson, yeah, everyone said what show needs to get canceled. But Malik, so your vote is for Teen Titans to come back?
Yeah, that or man, like I wish they got a few more, like maybe 1 or 2 seasons of Flapjack. I used to watch Flapjack a lot when that was out,
Okay.
and they canceled that.
So, let me tell you this, Malik. If you go on YouTube right now, there is a live stream from Cartoon Network that's streaming Flapjack.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude,
Okay. Well,
there's a lot of live streams for all the shows.
they do. Man, dude, I was watching the Gumball one the other day. I
was watching Ed, Edd n Eddy the one time.
Oh, dude, I love
Yo, Ed, Edd n Eddy is my show. Though.
Yeah,
I love
so-
that show.
They can't bring that back after how it ended. And I think
No, they can't. No, that's fine. I'm fine with how it ended.
Yeah, it's.
Alright.
They gave it a good ending. I'm fine with that.
Alright, so the final topic of the day. Because Malik said something earlier that made me think about it. Who should go on the anime villains Mount Rushmore?
Who do you have up there already?
I want to say Frieza.
Isn't Mount Rushmore like 4 people?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The dude from Berserk. What's his name? I can't remember it. It's the main villain. I can't think of his name.
I never seen Berserk.
Titan Mutant Smurf.
Yeah,
CJ
I think it is maybe.
Sorry, was that CJ that said Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
No, on top 5.
I heard Terrell.
Yeah, so there are 4 people on Mount Rushmore. So who's the Mount Rushmore of anime villains? I vote Frieza needs to be initiated in.
Frieza, Orochimaru. I still think he's a villain. I don't care how you take it in Boruto.
I don't know, dude.
I would say early Orochimaru.
Evil people than Orochimaru, dude.
Orochimaru, I would say the early version of Orochimaru.
He's so good. Yeah.
I would say Frieza, yeah. Orochimaru can be definitely up there. I definitely feel like the guy from Berserk could definitely go up there, a villain. Holy crap.
Shigaraki?
Shigaraki,
Or Dabi?
I don't know.
Dobby?
Dabi? Maybe.
Aaron.
Maybe Shigaraki or Dabi. I
You
feel
say
like Dabi
Aaron?
could go up there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I wouldn't even really say Dabi was... Well, I mean, technically, yeah, he is very villainous because of what he did. But the thing is, though, can you really blame him for all the crap that he got put through?
This isn't a sad story. We're just trying to say who needs to go on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking villainous. I'm thinking of villainous. I would say, yeah, he did some crazy, messed up, villainous stuff. Yeah, but would you really consider him really a villain besides a broken person?
Are you talking about Aaron? Or
He's talking about Shigaraki.
I was talking about Dobby.
Dobby.
Oh, okay.
Because of what happened to him. Look who his father is.
Yeah.
But that's But Carson, you could also say the same thing about Joker not being on the Mount Rushmore of DC
Joker
villains.
quite literally does a lot of crazy stuff on purpose, though, Jane. He has all the time he wants.
Broken man, is he not, CJ?
Not that broken. It all depends on the iteration.
Listen, we could argue he was broken. If he would kill Batman, I'd make that claim that he's broken. But he hasn't killed Batman yet.
Jay, here's also the thing.
Right.
Which iteration of Joker?
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
All right.
We only have one. We only have one iteration of Frieza. We only have the one iteration of Dobby. You know.
Right. All
Joker has multiple different iterations of him, of how he could be actually more of a villain character or more of a broken character.
Right. Okay. So, Mount Rushmore of anime villains. Frieza gets there. Terrell, plead your case for Orochimaru. I want to hear what your reasoning is.
Bro, he killed his master, bro.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's still not gonna get me.
But in my opinion, Third Hokage being killed was kind of justified. He literally looked at Naruto and said, "Here's an apartment and some ramen. Figure it out, big dog."
Then on top of that, he pretty much bait Sasuke in on some Fifth Fantasy stuff. Grooming him and everything.
No, for real though.
You know what his true intentions were.
All right. So Carson, so you're saying Gabi does not need to go on the Mount Rushmore, or he should? Or your vote is for the guy from Berserk.
Yeah, Griffith. Holy crap.
Yeah, actually, no. You're right about Orochimaru. I put Donzo up there.
Donzo? Donzo, yeah, dude. He was a piece of work. Now, CJ, does Pegasus need to be on the anime villain Mount Rushmore?
See, that's my thing. Was he really a villain, or was he just bullying a child?
I'm surprised no one said like Hisoka or Eren Yeager or.
I said Eren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you did.
Throw it to Aaron. I don't know about Aaron,
said
man.
Hisoka.
I said Hisoka too.
Oh, you say Hisoka too? Okay.
I was like, you don't tell me what to do.
So, Malik, who do you think needs to go on the anime villain Mount Rushmore?
Anime villain Mount Rushmore.
Thank you, my Aaron.
Alright, my vote is definitely Frieza. Someone said, Light Yagami, Susuke Aizen, all for one.
Oh, yeah, he's free, isn't he? They broke him out, didn't they? Well,
I typed in anime villains into Google because I've seen so many anime to the point where I don't remember who's who. But someone did say Eren Yeager. Man, dude.
I'll become a villain too when I watch my mom get eaten up from a titan from the whole city. But that was all built up to that point though with him for his case.
Oh, dude, Don Quixote, Doflamingo, dude, Doflamingo, or Blackbeard.
Oh, what's that dude from? Yeah, what's that dude from a Bleach? But the runs down.
No, Kapachi is a good guy. No, the Bleach villain is Susuke Aizen.
It's him.
Yeah.
The one that was in the Jump Force game.
Yeah, Susuke Aizen. But yeah,
Cell.
No, I don't think he deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore. I feel like.
How would you justify it?
How would I justify it? Okay, I would say that the criteria would be the villains can't be from the same anime, so you can't have. Oh, Malik popped out, but you can't have Frieza and you can't have Cell. Ooh, Carson popped out too. What? Oh, that's weird. Oh, there's Carson.
Internet went weird again.
Ooh, let me text Malik.
So, okay. You were wondering what I was trying to tell you about with Griffith?
Yeah.
He's done a lot of messed up things, actually. More than I actually remembered. Well, okay. If anybody's ever watched Berserk, you would understand probably why. But he's...
Excuse me.
I'm trying to think of, like, just in general, besides, like... Okay.
Malik said his phone died. He's joining back now.
Here's the
Oh, they got
thing.
Mater on here, too.
Griffith
Mater
is
is broken.
can be pretty dark. Griffith and in general Berserk can be pretty dark. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna say like a word, but you guys can probably get what happens. Griffith. Well, how do I say it?
Just
The main character,
yeah.
right? The main character
Mhm.
of the whole thing, and. He basically did the dude's, I think, girlfriend without consent or anything in front of him.
Oh.
On purpose.
I don't.
CJ, if that does not turn you into a villain, I don't know what will.
I don't know if that turns you into a villain though, because
That's
I've
just
done it.
one
And,
thing, though, CJ.
Wait.
like, I don't know if that turns you into a villain, right? So it's weird.
CJ, did you say you did the same?
CJ, if I take your girlfriend without her consent and bang her, that's not bad.
But if I do it in front of you,
In
it's a
front of you?
different
In front of you
thing
to
to it,
watch?
and I don't know.
I think that's a stamp of approval for being on the villain anime.
That's one thing he's done, though. He's done
What
multiple other things.
Lord, bro.
He's
Give me
done
another
multiple
thing.
other things. He's also sacrificed a bunch of people to go do it. He's also gotten a king's brother and his son killed. He's done a lot of crazy
Yeah,
things.
okay. I give it to you.
He's also been very obsessed with people, and he's also in this time he I believe he also I think banged some other chick or whatever at one point.
My Lord.
But the thing is, though, during the time, I think it was like a princess. So this was before marriage, and if you were to do it before marriage, it's actually considered very bad as one thing. But there's a lot of other messed up things he's done.
So he gets the stamp of approval for being on the villain anime Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he's got people to die for him. He's done a lot of crazy things.
Who's that?
Griffith.
From Berserk.
Berserk. He's done a lot of messed up
watched
things.
Berserk. I've heard that. Yeah.
Now,
I've
while
heard
he
that.
has done a lot of messed up things, he's also done a decent amount of good things, though, too. I'm not gonna deny that. But the thing is, though, I feel like the bad stuff pretty much almost outweighs the good for all he's done.
Yeah, I really wish CJ could chime in on this because he hasn't watched that much anime.
I got my 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was trying to have us choose one.
Choose one? Oh.
Yeah, if you want to choose one of those 4.
Would you consider Madara one, or he's broken? Or, yeah.
Ooh, but Madara has what you call hatred.
Oh, another thing that I think, if I'm not correctly, that Griffith has also done, he's also taken the body of Guts and Casca, who is his wife/girlfriend, well, basically his lover. He basically stole the dude's body and their child, and he turned the boy into like some sort of monster.
Yeah, stamp of approval. He's on the
He's
anime.
done a lot of crazy messed up things.
He's on the anime Mount Rushmore. I think by saying Frieza, that's a little self-explanatory. He annihilated the whole planet Vegeta. He's incredibly racist, and
Only reason why he annihilated Planet Vegeta because Beerus told him to.
yeah, Beerus told him to, but he didn't. Vegeta don't know about that yet. But yeah, but like when you think of anime villains, the first thing I go to is Frieza. It's iconic.
I think Frieza, but I immediately also think Griffith right after. Holy crap.
CJ, so Terrell, who do you think should go on that Mount Rushmore with that Griffin and Frieza.
I want to say Aaron, but he had gotten built up to that point. Like 4 seasons of him build up to that point to become evil. But he even beat up his best friend. So
Yeah, yo, he laid hands on Armin, dog. He laid hands on him. That was crazy.
So, but you agree? So you agree with Terrell?
No.
On that Mount Rushmore.
I couldn't put Aaron up there.
Madara? Is that what you said?
So plead your case for Madara. I just think it's just hatred and racism.
he hates the Harashiramas. I mean the Senjus.
Racist? Yeah.
Yeah.
Race.
What was the reason for him to lead the village randomly?
More power.
Yeah,
so
more power.
He's greedy.
He's greedy for power. He thought he killed Harashira thought he killed him, but he didn't. He groomed Obito to be just like him. He started a civil war for all the ninjas to join the alliance. He killed the main character and his side piece.
That's two.
Killed both of them. he practically almost cheated his goal because he put everyone in a filler arc for 6 months, and then he only died because he got snuck. That's my case.
That's 8 reasons. I think Madara needs to go on that Mount Rushmore of anime. So we have Madara, we have Griffin, we have Frieza, and Aaron. Does everyone agree?
Man,
I'm surprised
Aaron is broken, man.
Like, okay, so the only reason why I'm surprised, because, like, I was thinking, All for One, Shigaraki, Dabi.
Oh yeah, All for One. He got locked up at the bottom of the ocean. Toxic.
And word still broke out, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like there was somebody more evil than Aaron on Attack on Titan. I feel like King Fritz was more evil than that man, bro.
Oh, his brother?
No, King Fritz. Yeah, bro, that man literally made his daughters eat their mother. He made all three of his daughters eat their mother.
Someone needs to get booted off that Mount Rushmore, because that is horrible.
She literally
horrible,
bro. She died because she took an arrow for him.
Simp.
Yeah, she took an arrow for that man.
Okay, wait.
She took an arrow for that man, but she was a slave.
Okay, wait. So I have another one. I'm thinking. It's not necessarily Mount Rushmore level, baby. I forgot his name, but the main villain of Sword Art Online. Okay, let me plead the case, right?
I think I know who you're talking about.
1, enslaved everyone in the video game. 2, he said if they die in the game, they die in real life. That's horrible. 3, groomed a child.
That's popular nowadays. People doing that stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with people, bro.
I'm happy he said it. Okay.
I don't know what's up with it, bro.
We do not condone that type of behavior.
I'm so happy he said it.
If you conduct that type of behavior, you need to turn yourself in, big dog.
You know who's also a good villain that you could actually put up there too at some point? You
What?
could debate it if you want. Light Yagami from Death Note.
Yeah, that's another one.
The dude wanted to basically make himself God.
That's a lot of issues with that. But like,
That's a good character.
but like, oh my god, man, like, bro, like, again, with that Sword Art Online guy, like, he basically, like, groomed a child. Like, he knew that girl was 16, bro. And he did it right in front of Kirito, too, bro. Like, golly. But also, Hisoka. Hisoka is just
Hisoka?
Hisoka needs to be someone that needs to be like 24-hour surveillance. Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is actually, I feel like there is one that is actually also up there too, besides Light and everybody.
What else?
Who that?
Johan Liebert, or whatever his name is, Liebert. I'm trying to remember.
What is that from?
It's a dark anime as well. It's called Monster, I believe.
You know, I'm really surprised about something real quick. So, CJ, advocate your case for Pegasus. Because I know that's the only anime you watch.
For him in Mount Rushmore? I can't.
What do you? Okay, like think about everything that man did.
Because looking back on it now, maybe as a child I didn't agree with it. But growing up, I think at a certain point you have to bully him, and I can't justify that as like being a bad thing.
So you're saying like because Pegasus is bully kids, like that's as far as he can go?
Yeah, he's not trying to like knock them off or tried to kill him, and I can't like.
It is a kids anime. It is a kids anime.
Yeah, but I can't really justify it.
Oh my god, there's just not enough like places for like the anime Mount Rushmore. That's insane.
No, it's not, because it depends on what you really define as evil as well.
Yeah, that dude that Malik brought up by having him eat his like mother. That's insane.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is though, there's also other characters who've done worse though, Jerry.
Yeah, I don't think Frieza needs to be on that Mount Rushmore anymore. I don't think so. I think Frieza needs to get booted. I don't know. Can you classify like destroying a whole planet? Actually, no. He destroyed multiple planets because that's something they said too.
I mean, look at Darth Vader.
But that's movies. But I think Darth Vader needs to go on the. Yeah. But alright, guys. So
look at all the other people who have blown up planets. At this point, blowing up planets is not as bad, depending on what you do on more of a personal level. It depends.
Well, there was only one time Frieza got basically bit in the butt. Is whenever he recruited Broly, and he got his butt whooped by Broly by the end of the movie. He got dogged on for an hour and a half straight. I remember when Terrell and I went to go see that movie, and like him and I was talking about, I was like, "You're telling me Frieza just sat there and got his butt whooped for an hour and a half because they had 2 failed fusions, and the last one was the one that went through." That's just insane. Well, alright guys, so that concludes the podcast on Season 3, Episode 4 of Thursday Night Thoughts.
Let's not forget about the fact that Vegeta didn't want to fuse at first, so that's probably actually like...
No, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
You want to deal with that shit.
I want to say thank you for Malik for being our guest.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Is there anything anybody want to say before we head out?
Very gnarly.
Shut up. I'm sorry. That was force of habit. I'm so sorry. That was a reflex. Carson or CJ, is anything you guys want to say?
Nah.
Enjoy your day or night whenever you're watching this or listening to it.
CJ, you got nothing?
Nothing that I can legally say. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
All right.
Because it was going to be dark. Never mind.
All right. Malik, is there anything you want to say before we head out?
Mad Hat. No, I ain't got nothing.
Alright, so, like I said, everybody, how about we all thank Malik for joining us?
Thanks.
Nice having you.
Thanks for doing this, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can all say we're friends with an Olympian.
Almost. I'm not an Olympian. Mid to
Alright.
Almost an Olympian.
Almost an Olympian.
There you go. That's enough.
Hey, if you get...
You also Google. You also Google him.
Yeah.
You can also do them, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that concludes the podcast. If you listen, where our podcast is available on Amazon, YouTube, Spotify, and there'll be a video version as well on YouTube. And we're gonna head out. Bless you, Carson.
No, thank you.